that for road rash?
Welcome back to another episode on B-Ho Reviews in Gaming and Entertainment. In this episode, with a hot release of the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, Capcom released Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. That includes a higher frame rate, resolution, and all the DLC. Great package, but what if you own the originally released version on the Xbox One version? I wanted to see if the original release still has what it takes, but this time taking its enhancements from the Xbox One X to the Series X. Devil May Cry was developed and released by Capcom in 2019. This action-adventure game has been around for a very long time, dating back to the original Devil May Cry on the PlayStation 2 in 2001. Full of action and style, I was glued to the screen as Sony's machine finally started to take me away from my most beloved Dreamcast. Using Capcom's RE engine, boy does this game look great. The visuals on screen look like a photorealistic textures that will wow the player, and how great the visual fidelity is and how well the game actually runs with that visual fidelity. Even on the PS4 and Xbox One, the game targeted 60 frames per second and would come very close, with resolution being the question. Enter the Xbox Series X, where of course you get faster loading times, but also play at a locked 60 frames per second and at 4K resolution thanks to the 1X enhanced patch. I never saw any dips in the game, and it moves so smoothly there were times where my eye had to catch up to all the action on screen. The story itself is based on the original storyline, hence the number 5, and is not based on the DMC reboot from 2013, which I still enjoyed and was really well done by Ninja Theory. Since it's been 12 years since the last Devil May Cry 4 that was released, players may want to review some of the storyline to make sense of the characters involved. There is a history of the series that helps in the options of the game itself. With that said, there are so many beautifully crafted in-game cinematics to help progress the story that really look like movie quality animation. It's all for nothing if the story doesn't hold up, but it truly does. With each character being very different between Nero, V, and Dante, and having old favorites like Lady and Trish, newcomer Nico not only helps with the upgrades and weapons, but also steals the show with her spunky personality and humor.
Demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass. Woo-wee! I'm gonna make something amazing out of this.
Did you just sniff that? Do you have any idea where that's been?
Up your butt?
Focus on the mission. Perfect timing. Now we're starting to act like a team.
Ew. You like flirting with me? Knock it off. Get in the car.
Character development is done well, even with the minor characters, as the banter between one another is whimsical and doesn't take the mood and atmosphere too seriously. You also have a chance to play all 3 main characters with Nero, V, and Dante. Each has their own style of fighting, where Nero is more balanced with his arm and sword attacks. V will hang out on the side using his magical demon beast to fight for him before he lands the final blow. Dante is the ultimate up-and-close personal attacker, where style is everything. With the action seemingly locked at a silky 60 frames per second, with no dips that I have seen so far, the action is incredibly smooth to handle, with all the moves blissfully taking center stage. The combos and fighting can be done with an auto mode, where the gameplay will change time to time during the fighting, or you can leave it alone on manual so that you know exactly what combination or attack you want to implement. One of the only cons this game gave me at times was its use of some puzzles, that were needed where you would need to run around trying to figure out what the next step is to move on. Nothing that will lead you to check online for the answer, but can be time consuming when you want the action to continue. The newest installment takes a series of old and drastically takes it to the next level with its clean and visual impressive graphics that also plays fantastic to boot. Devil May Cry 5 gets a strong 9.0 out of 10 for being one of the best and fulfilling action-adventure games I have ever played. Being on the Series X into Backward Compatibility makes pulling this one out of your collection well worth it, and dust off and play once again.
I managed to couple this.
That's it for me on this look at Devil May Cry 5. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos. Beho out and Greg. Take us out of here, and I will see you all next upload.